Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with yet another video. Before we get into this vid, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so you can get more vids like this as I post them immediately. Well, this is going to be one of my first toy unboxings that I've done in quite a minute. I haven't had very many videos, as I explained before. Had some things going on in my family, uh, as well as other issues that I've been taking care of, and so my videos have been far and few in between. But I'm glad to present another toy unboxing to you in the Marvel Legends series, and this is going to be based off of the Nick Fury character played by legendary actor, one of my favorite actors of all time, Samuel L. Jackson, from the Disney Plus Secret Invasion show, Marvel Studios Secret Invasion, as you see here on the carded box. Um, Briefly, I'll just say my review of the show, I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. I thought the last episode could have been better. Um, and I was kind of a little disappointed that they killed off Maria Hill. Uh, she's also one of my favorite characters, or has been one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And they also killed off Talos. If you haven't watched the series yet, sorry, those are spoilery reveals. But yes, they killed off Talos, who was one of the Skrulls in the series. And the show has been Secret Invasion's been out on Disney Plus now for at least 2 months. So I should have said give a spoiler warning before I said those things, but again, it's been out for quite some time now. So we're going to take a look at the box here. We see the front of the box, which features, again, Samuel Jackson on it. We have the figure, and then there's an actual photo of Samuel Jackson in the background. We have the Disney Plus logo and the Secret Invasion logo. And again, like I said, I enjoyed the show. There were some mixed reviews of it, but for the most part, I think most people did enjoy it. Here's the top of the box, which features the drawing of the Skrulls, which is what the Secret Invasion is basically about. The Skrulls who have been on Earth for quite some time, who are secretly invading our planet due to their own homeworld being destroyed. And Nick Fury was supposed to actually help the Skrulls to find a new home world, but since he kind of failed in that mission, they have taken it upon themselves to invade our planet. Now, the comic books of Secret Invasion are a little bit different from the story that's on TV, but all in all, both stories suit me well. Here is another photo of Samuel Jackson on the side of the box here. Okay, here's the back of the box, which features the part of the leg of a Build-A-Figure, which is a Hydra Stumper. And honestly, I already have the Hydra Stumper from the What If series that came out a couple of years back. So I don't necessarily need to collect all the figures from this particular line. I believe it's Fury. Well, let's take a look at the box. It'll tell you actually what the figures are. Before we turn it to the other side, though, you can see here that it has both of its pistols, has the blast effect, and the smoke effect that comes from the guns that he has. Okay, and then here is the actual Hydra Stumper there, which to me is not nearly as good as the one that came out for the What If wave, from the What If Disney Plus series wave that came out about, what was it, 2 years ago? But if you want to collect, if you want to actually get this new Hydra Stumper, these are the figures you need to collect, which is, says here, the Warrior Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, Talos, who I just mentioned, who's one of the Skrulls, Nick Fury, which we have before us, Agatha Harkness, which I actually seen in Target when I was in there the other day, Marvel's Goliath, and then Yelena Belova, who's from the Hawkeye series, the new Black Widow. I seen Agatha Harkness when I was in there, and I also seen what's his name from Daredevil, the villain there, played by actor Vincent D'Onofrio. You know who I'm talking about. God, my mind's kind of a little scattered right now. They'll come to mind in a minute. But what I guess to me, with the, I'm definitely want to get the Agatha Harkness action figure, but I'm not sure why it was part of this wave. I guess because they didn't release it and a lot of fans wanted it. It should have been released during the WandaVision wave, but it was not for some reason. But anyway, here is the carded box in its glory, and what I think about the carded boxes is probably the same thing a lot of people are saying. I don't like the carded boxes. I like to see the figures with the card and the plastic, where you can actually see the figure itself. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool, but you know, I still like the carded figures in the bubble, in the plastic bubble, where you can see the figures themselves. You can actually see the sculpt before you buy it. And to my understanding, Hasbro will be doing away with these carded boxes before the end of the year, and into 2024. They'll actually have the figures as they were originally being sold. Again, as I just mentioned, in the cards with the bubble wrap, or whatever you call it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this open, so we can take a look at the figure itself. And it's so difficult to get these things open sometimes. It's very inconvenient. Let's see. Again, as I said, I liked the show. I liked it a lot. We're now into season 2 of Loki, and there is no real connection necessarily between the events of Loki and the events of Secret Invasion. But they're, in the same token, they're all connected. You know, all the Marvel shows and the movies are all connected. But more specifically, the movie, The Marvels, that will be coming out, of Captain Marvel herself, which will also feature Miss Marvel and what is the other character? Photon. Will be connected to this, because Nick Fury will be in that movie as well. Kingpin, that's what I was trying to think of. They also, I see, seen the figure Kingpin in Target too, but there was only one there. So I'm quite sure when I return back to Target, that one will be gone. Kingpin, of course, is a very popular character. But that Kingpin was based off of the actor Vincent D'Onofrio from the MCU. I really wanted the Kingpin that they released that was non-MCU related. It came out a couple of years back in the Spider-Man wave. One of several Spider-Man waves that they've had. Okay, let's get them out of this. The Fury out of this plastic here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That is excellent. That's an excellent head sculpt. Let's get that up close and personal to the camera there. So that's Nick Fury. Honestly, he reminds me of, he looks like Shaft a little bit. And for those millennials and 90s, people born in the 90s who don't know who Shaft is, you'll probably have to Google it. But Shaft was an African-American detective played by legendary actor Richard Roundtree. And as a matter of fact, Samuel Jackson did a version of Shaft, I believe, in the early part of 2000s. It was okay, but he wore a long black trench coat like this. Didn't have the patch over his eye, of course, but yeah. So that's kind of what this reminds me of, but of course it's Nick Fury. And here's the side of the figure here. The arms can raise up. You can put them back like that too. Has motion in the elbows. Okay. Can't really do any waist turns, again, because of the trench coat. The head can turn from side to side. That's really good there, man. That's really good. I love that. Oh, the skull cap comes off. Ha ha ha. Dig that. That's pretty cool, man. So there, the skull cap comes off. All right. Let me turn towards the camera. Okay. I'm going to keep the skull cap off for just a minute here. And we find out in the show too, spoiler alert, you know, that Nick Fury has a love interest, and his love interest happens to be a Skrull. I found that very interesting too. Some people took issue with that. I don't know why, because, you know, you're talking about the world of comic books. So, you know, he can have an alien lover. I'm cool with that. That didn't really bother me. You know, it honestly was kind of a little weird, but it's all good. Okay, let's lower the camera a little bit, and I'm gonna, if we can, let's see. All right, there we go. And I'm going to do a close-up shot too once I get this camera adjusted. Okay. And we'll take out some of the, move my finger out the way there, some of the accessories. All right, there we go. Raise it back up a tad. Oh man, okay. Oh, he fell. These figures are not stable. They never are. And again, for some reason, and I've always complained about this with Hasbro, they don't supply their figures with stands, you know, to stand them up. I don't know why. I don't know why. There we go. So we'll keep them like that for a minute. Actually turn this around. Okay. All right. Now let's take out the accessories so you can see them. Accessorize the figure as I showed you on the box. So here's his one of his pistols right there. Okay. And I don't know what kind of gun this is. Get that into focus there. And then we have the blast effects that come with the pistol. So one has a smoke effect. I'm going to put the smoke effect into the pistol. Smoke effect, you know, after he's just shot or taking a shot at something or someone. So that goes on the end of the pistol there. And then you can use one of the blast effects. It comes with two different blast effects. So we'll put that in there. So the red blast effect, as you can see that there. It's pretty neat. And we'll put one of the guns in his hand here. I'm not sure if he has a holster. Let's pose his hand the right way, or a different way, or his arm rather. Okay. Looking like Shaft slash Nick Fury. All right, there we go. That's pretty neat. And we'll take this gun out of the hand and put the other gun in his hand, in the other hand rather. Let's see. There's no swap out hands or anything like that. It's what you see is what you get. Okay. I think I got that right. Yeah. How about that there? Okay. That's pretty neat, man. I really like that. I dig it. Put this hand behind his back, I guess. I don't know. Give him back his other pistol since that one flopped right out of his hand. So there you have it. You know, it's not really much to it, but I love this. I think the sculpt, the head sculpt, and the jacket and everything is excellent. I think that they did a really, really good job on this. I like them better without the skull cap. So, all right. So that's it for this unboxing of Nick Fury Secret Invasion from the Disney Plus show. And again, I liked it a lot. I do recommend it for viewing. I also didn't like the fact that they killed off, what was his name, Gravik, the villain in the story. I thought it's one of the best villains that they've had in Disney Plus show in a while. He did his role very, very well. So, but I hate that they killed the character off. But it is what it is. I'm sure that there's a reason, behind that. Behind that character being killed off or whatever. But the thing about it is, Secret Invasion is a subplot to the MCU of a story that will be taking place over a period of several films. We'll probably see it in the Marvels too, which comes out November the 10th, which again is a continuation of the adventures of Captain Marvel. Whether you like the character or not, that's where they're going with that. So we have two plots going on: a main plot, which is the Kang Dynasty, and then a subplot with Secret Invasion. All right. I'm sure all that will work itself out over a period of time. A lot of people have been complaining that they're tired of comic book movies, this, that, and the other. I'm not personally, but I can see the fatigue, especially when you do bad comic book movies like DC Warner Brothers has been doing. So anyway, that's it. That's all. That's the video. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so that you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Let's see if we can get him to stand without all this stuff in the background, so you can see the figure itself without, the box interrupting. Okay, yeah, that's much better. A little better anyway. All right, so, yep, thank you all for joining me. And I should have one more video before the end of the week, because at the end of the week, I'll be in New York, as I've mentioned in my previous video, in New York Comic Con. All right, that's it. That's all, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.